Hey guys, Saf here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Now, this video was meant to go out last week, but unfortunately I was inundated with man flu and I wasn't able to finish off the recording. So I just wanted to still put this out here. This is me basically deciding to pull over the Christmas period. These are the results of all my summons and also all the, I think I picked up one of those 100 tier 1 soul stones just to see what we would get out of the pack. But yeah, without further ado, here is that video. So it is a bumper weekend of summoning events going on in Raid. Clearly they missed the Christmas event window. They didn't really care about Christmas. They're all about New Year's. We have got a ×2 event going on every single day. So today is ×2 Sacred. Tomorrow is ×2 Ancients at the time of recording this. I'm recording this on Friday. I will be recording each individual summons on each individual day and putting it together in a single video. So that's probably going to make this a bit confusing as an intro. I've also got 108 tier 1 soul stones here that I'm going to be pulling in this video, and also we've got the Winter's Path going on, so I'll be trying to get that tier 2 soul stone as well. I've got about 6 sacred shards here. I'm probably going to pull them all because I need some non-void legendary still, and to be honest, I know I can get my shards back in time for the next fusion. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start with the sacred shards. I'm kind of still looking for the usual champions that I've always been looking for. I'm still after a Hul's ring. I can do some crazy things with him. In terms of any new champions that have been released, to be honest, they're all void legendaries you want. The new champions, not many of them are actually non-void. Hul's ring is right up there for me. I'm still after a Prince Kaima and a Rotus. That would be really helpful. In terms of the Silver Watches, I have picked up a Ruark recently. I'm interested in King Kalkaba, but I'm not really super fussed about it at all. Harima obviously is probably the number one kind of new non-void that's probably worth a pickup as well, and there's some interesting dwarves. But yeah, it's mainly for me, we're still picking up those meta champions like Calvalax, Theodore, Hul's ring, and obviously that Harima. So that's what we're looking for in Sacred Shards. We have got 6 to pull here, and we've got another, I think, 1 in that Hero's Path if we can get down to picking that up. Let's go. Let's hope for some luck here. We are looking for some gold. What are we going to get? Straight out as an epic. Lady Annabelle, I think that's a new champion for me. I don't think I have Lady Annabelle, so not that I have any use for it. There's another epic here. We've got the Ogrin, the Occult Brawler. Probably a bit of an old champion now. Still pretty decent. Pestilus. This is not going well so far. 4 epics in a row. Another Occult Brawler. Can we get a legendary? No. Are we just going to go 6 back-to-back? Alika, one of the best damage dealers for Clan Boss. Is it going to be 6? It is going to be 6. That's disappointing. 6 back-to-back on a ×2 Sacred. That's pretty rough going. So we don't quite have enough shards here so far for the 30,000 Sacred, which is a bit frustrating because that means we're probably not going to be able to pull that 1 Sacred Shard on this ×2 sort of Sacred Shard, but we'll have it for the next event because obviously I'll be pulling my voids on Sunday. But we did manage to get that tier 2 soul stone. We've got 108 tier 1 soul stones to pull. I've only got about 20 storage. I might have to increase that storage a bit. We'll see what happens. Let's actually increase that up by 1. 1 million silver, that's a lot. Also, while we're here, if you haven't done it yet, guys, make sure you fuse this champion. I've still got a few levels to go here. 1 day, 10 hours. Probably it's too late by the time I release this video, but I'll be pulling that. I was hoping it would be a champion chase, but apparently not. Let's pull these soul stones. Let's see what we're going to get. Let's check the wish list first. We're after a ninja still. We're after an Elva, and we're after a Shemnath. Ninja is probably good. We're probably looking for that for the Sand Devil. In terms of epics, I'm still after Godseeker for the Sand Devil, Ruella, and Demitha. And we're then just picking up some rares. The rares don't really particularly matter. I did pick up a 6-star split soul from the Mystic Market for my Seeker, so I now have a 6-star Seeker. We don't need that now for Clan Boss, which is cool. Let's go. Let's see what we're going to get. We're also going to get about that 2,000 tier 2 coins here, so we'll be able to pick up some extra, sort of an extra tier 2 soul stone as well. So this is what you pretty much get from tier 1 stones. Rares. Lots of rares. These are pretty useless. I think I've already got a Whisper, but we'll see what happens. What else are we going to get? We're hoping for some gold. Lich. Nobody wants a Lich. 3-star Annex is not terrible. I will probably ascend him because he has some uses. But again, it's mostly 1 to 3-star. I think it's about a 1% chance you can get a legendary at a higher star rate in here. We can do one more. Let's open that. Let's open that. Great. We can do one more here. And then we have to do a bit of clearing out of the soulstone market. Can you give me anything other than a 2-star? 1-star allure. That's pretty good going if I didn't already have an allure awakened. Fulgur. The epic rates are pretty good here. 2-star sees that new guy, but they're all 1-star, which are really awkward. So I'll be right back. I'm going to cleanse that soul market. Right, we've cleared out another 30 spots here. Let's go again. I tend to keep a lot of souls just in case I have a use for a specific champion. You never really know. We do have a 4-star finally. First legendary. It's a 3-star Aileel. I don't have Aileel. Oh, that's painful. Okay. Another legendary soul. 4-star Ironclad. That's pretty good. It's another legendary soul I don't have. I seem to be collecting all the champions I don't own. What else are we going to get here? 1-star Uragrim. That's kind of useless, I'll be honest. Another legendary. A 3-star Whirlim. Okay, we'll take that. I do use Whirlim in different places, specifically Bommel. That's quite good. We do need to do another clear out, so off I go again. Okay, so we've got 58 to go. Let's see what else the Soulstone wants to give us today. We're still looking for some improvements. Nothing crazy. It's a legendary. It's a 2-star Martyr. I think I already have a 3-star Martyr. A 5-star Skirmisher. A 5-star Rhine Beast. These are not champions I really want. We have a 1-star Astrolon. I think that's an improvement. But again, these 5 stars are not for champions that I'm really using, unfortunately. They do give me coins back, but not a great amount. We're kind of hoping for sort of higher star for champions we really need. 1-star Ragash, I think that's new, and that's actually great. I use Ragash in certain areas, especially Arena. He's a pretty good champion. But 4-star Wretch, what a pointless champion that is. Skuramis. Okay, so we've got some higher stars now. So the Martyr is actually an upgrade. That's great, so we can improve the Martyr. She's going to get some stats. It's probably not going to be valuable stats. I think she's wearing Polymorph at the moment, which means she probably has got basically... She picks up 400 defense. Actually very powerful for Martyr. That's a pretty good upgrade. Stats are equally as good. We can awaken Ragash. First soul for him. Great. Getting 1-star soul is often valuable enough over no star at all. And we've got some others, like we could probably 5-star this guy if we wanted to. We're not really using him. I think I awakened him to test Miracle Heal on a lower level. Let's have a look at what we're going to sell out there. You can see that I keep a lot of rare souls just on some champions, the higher levels, in case they, new content comes up. For example, the rare that we're using for the sleep champion in the Sand Devil. You never know when a champion is going to become really good. So I tend to keep higher star ratings for those rares, or for particular rares that I know are pretty good at different areas of the content. So I'm going to clear more of the market out. I might upgrade a bit more so we get through these last soul stones without having to do another cleanse. And we're going to pull some more souls. Okay, so we've got some more space here. We've got 38 tier 1s, and we're also sitting at 2.2k. So we'll have at least 2 more tier 2 soul stones, as well as the one we've already earned from the Winter's Path. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we're going to get. Can we get one big gold upgrade? A 1-star Stultus. I think that's an upgrade as well. Again, 1-stars are better than no stars. And then once you get that 1-star, you want to kind of go up higher. We get another 3-star Ruella. That's my third 3-star Ruella, which is really frustrating because I've got 2 of them already built and I've not been able to go higher than 3-star. Another 3-star Annabelle and a Suai. Again, give me a champion at a higher awakening. Just once out of the 100. That would be lovely. Get a 2-star Badel. That's the second Badel. I don't own a Badel. We get another legendary. We got a 1-star Shemnath. That's great. He's in my clan boss team at the moment. She's in my clan boss team. That's an improvement. A 2-star Skrank. And then we've got another Beast Wrestler. We're getting some valuable improvements to our teams here. 1-stars are really good in most scenarios. Got a 3-star Grimskin. I think I have a 5-star Padma here. We've got a 5-star Maeve. If Maeve was actually good for the Sand Devil, that would be interesting. And we get a Fodbar. So we've got another 8 to go. Can we get anything less extra in these tier 1 stones? That's going to be a rare. A 2-star Fanatic, actually a great champion for some clan boss teams, although for my level of account not useful. We have an epic champion, we get a Gruckus, a rare, we're going to get a 4-star Gloral, okay, interesting. We get a 2-star Lumberer. Oh, we are out of souls capacity, so we need to clear out some more space again. So we have 4 more tier 1s to go, and then we have those tier 2. We might even be able to stretch to tier 3. We'll see what happens here. So we get a 2-star Malbranch, pretty awful. Another rare champion. We got a 1-star Tormentor, and nobody uses a Tormentor. Can we hit gold one more time from these tier 1s? Another 1-star Apothecary, and a 1-star Hellfang. So that's the end of those. We have got 3,500, so we're going to buy 3 tier 1s here. We are going to be able to get 300 coins. We might be able to scrape a tier 3. So we have 4 tier 3s. We get a much better chance. We're 3 to 6 star. Still pretty low chance to get legendaries though. We just get higher star ratings. A mage's 4 star, pretty awful. What else are we going to get? We do get an epic. It's a 3-star Vrask. Not great for a healer unless he's 6-star, then it's Miracle Healer, still not amazing. Get another epic champion. We get a 3-star Captain Tamila. These are not champions that I really want. Can we get anything from the wish list? And we get a rare. So those tier 2s were pretty awful. We're going to almost get rid of those tier 2s immediately. So we have managed to earn enough for a single Eternal Soulstone. We haven't really got anything out of the Immortals. Let's hope this Eternal Soulstone gives us something that isn't a 5-star epic we're not using. Let's go. Is my luck in or is it out? It's an epic. It's a 5-star Fulgur. Oh, that's poor. It's not that Fulgur's a bad champion. For me, though, Fulgur just has no usage in this game for me. I mean, the champion in itself is a good champion for different places like Dark Fae. Let's take a look here. Where is she? She's a dwarf. She was released as part of a fusion event a while back. She does this clever little thing where basically she buffs herself into then an AoE attack where she will fill the turn meters and heal herself. And then she has a chance to deplete. So she's pretty good probably for Dark Fae over someone like potentially Herndig, right? Because you can book this down to a 4-turn cooldown. Although Herndig himself does maybe more damage with a double AoE and the ability to fill his own turn meter. But it is a pretty good passive here. The fact it self-buffs as well is pretty interesting. So maybe I book it up and I make it up into a Dark Fae champion, although that's not going to happen for another 3 months. Potentially there could be some use in Fire Knight, but again, it looks unlikely. What would we get for a 5-star soul? It's an epic champion, so we can't really get any of the legendaries, but we could go for like a 5-star Cruelty, or we could go for like a 5-star Phantom Touch. Is 100% chance to deal bonus damage, and she'll get 20% extra crit damage and about 400 extra attack. So again, I'm not going to sell it. I'll probably keep hold of it purely because it's a 5-star epic champion. That is not the worst champion in the world. We could sell that 1-star that we did have, that we earned earlier. So overall, what would I say about those 100 improvements? So from these 100, what did we actually gain? So I already had a 5-star Baron. We gained 1 extra star on the Martyr. That's for about 500 more defense. We've got a Phantom Touch now on Shemnath, which we're using in the in my clan boss team. And I also was able to upgrade Skrank to a 2-star as well. So he's got an extra bit of attack. We've got a new 1-star on Ragash. That's an improvement. And then we've also got some other improvements along the way. We picked up another 3-star Ruella. We already had 2 of them. We didn't get any Godseeker improvements, which is a shame. We kind of need a higher awakening for that. We picked up a few more on Muckstalker, but he needs to be 6-star really for that Miracle Heal benefit. It's not really doing much for him at this point in time. So overall, I would say that 100 tier 1 gave me a lot of different opportunities for different champions, a few little improvements, but nothing as groundbreaking as when I got a 5-star Baron. So the next part of this video is going to be sort of times to ancients. I'm pulling all my shards this weekend as a blowout for the end of the year. And then obviously preparing for next year where we're going to be doing a free-to-play challenge series with Hellhades and the crew and a couple of creators. So yeah, catch you in the next part of this video. So it's day 2. We have a times to ancient going on right now. And it's pretty much the same type of champions I was looking for from the Sacreds. Let's hope we get some better luck here than we did with the Sacreds. I've not quite got enough room, so we'll have to do a bit of clearing, but let's see what we get. So times 2, we should be, I might get a legendary. I haven't got enough to guarantee myself pretty much on average. We start with a full rare block. That's awful. Let's hope that's not the sign of things to come. What else are we going to get here? More rares. We're not going to do double rare back to back. Oh, we get an epic. What is going on? We should be getting at least a couple more epics here. Come on, let's get some better luck. Let's get some gold. This is not going well whatsoever. What is going on? Plarium, sort your rates out. Times 2 ancient. This is what we're meant to be getting here. Come on. Right, we get an epic. Thylacia, a very good epic. I actually used her in my brutal Hydra team, but still really poor rates. We've already used 40 of those ancient shards, and we've basically got 2 epics. That's pretty awful. I'm going to clear out some more space, and we're going to pull the last 28. Okay, so we've got some more space. 28. Surely we can get better odds than what we've already got here. Give me something, Plarium, that is not awful rates. Not blue. What is going on? It is active, right? There's a ×2. Yeah, I mean, where are the epics here? We've pulled 50 ancients and we've got 2 epics. Right, well, here's 1 epic. There's another one. Finally, we're getting some more luck. But no gold. Wow. This is going to be the most brutal ancient pull I've done in a while. We pick ourselves up a Wuji. I think I don't have a Wuji because I think I fed it for a fusion. Are we going to get anything from this set? Or are we also going to see a disappointment like we did with the Sacreds? It's not looking great so far. I would have hoped to have got a gold by now. But, you know, there's no guarantee. It's averages. Around about 100 ancient shards on a ×2 is kind of what you need. And we're looking at pretty low averages here. Are we going to get anything? Going to Pathfinder Kate? Anything at all? Or is this just going to be a awful, awful ancient shard pull? It's not looking great so far. Wow. I think we got like 4 epics out of 768. That's pretty brutal. We got 11 more. Let's see what else we get. Use some gems. You should never do this, but I'm so pained by the lack of like decent options. It doesn't look like... Oh, we got a gold. It's a Shemnath. Okay. Not terrible. I use Shemnath. It's not quite the legendary champions I wanted, but that should fill up a faction guardian for me, which is, I guess, decent. It's not quite a legendary champion I can use something with, but hey, at least we got gold finally. It was looking pretty bleak for a minute there. What does that really do for the faction guardian? It's a Knight Revenant, right? So we get ourselves 30 resistance and 30 accuracy. Okay, it's not terrible. I could potentially +1 my champion if I get more Shemnaths in the future. 30 accuracy, 30 resistance for the Knight Revenants. What kind of champions are we using that for? So we got it for like Gaius. That's pretty useful. Shemnath, pretty useful. Bistophus, I don't really use anymore. Fortis, pretty useful. Whirlim is pretty useful. It's actually not a terrible improvement. Dragon, you don't really need the accuracy. The resistance is somewhat useful, but not really that crazy. And then obviously I don't have any of the other champions here that we can do anything with. I don't have the Theodore because my shard luck is just as you saw it. So that's the Ancients pulled. Tomorrow we're going to pull all of the Void Shards. We've got 30. We probably won't buy any more, to be honest, because the spending is getting a bit silly. We're going to dry it out now for the next few months after this. Ancient Shards done. Pretty bleak, I would say, overall. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Obviously, the Void Shards were pretty rough and a bunch of other things. It was pretty cool to see some of the Tier 1 Soulstones. I feel like I've slightly improved things, but I haven't really gained an awful lot. Shards are really starting to get a problem for my level of account. It doesn't feel like any sort of volume of shards really improves sort of the opportunities I have to compete in the high-end arena. So I'll probably be doing a video soon on, you know, what it means for my level of count, where I've got a good spread of legendary champions in today's sort of 2023 shard summoning meta, where, you know, every 10 new champions they add reduces the chance of you getting the one champion you need, like a Prince Kaimar, quite significantly. But until then, guys, I will catch you in the next video.